All right, for the people who don't know, man, who the fuck we got on Day TV, man?
Man, that's your boy Kash Da Kid, aka OG Cash.
My first question is, how did you get the name Kash Da Kid?
Shit, I put music legend Johnny Cash and the street legend uh, Billy the Kid together. So I put some names together and got Kash Da Kid.
For sure. And where originally are you from?
I'm from the North Minneapolis.
North Minneapolis. Okay, growing up in North Minneapolis, what's some shit you had to go through on a daily basis?
I mean, it was decent. Like, as far as like my younger childhood, was same shit, sports, uh, kicking it with the homies in the hood. A lot of extra shit didn't come in and play to like older teenage years. And that's when shit got hectic. Around like 12, 13, shit like that. That's when I really like jumped off the porch. Really started getting in a lot of badass shit like that.
My next question, what schools did you go to, like, growing up? Like, did you?
I went to some decent schools. Like, I went to elementary, I went to Hamilton, Sojourner True. Middle school, went to motherfucking Olsen Middle School. High school, I knew I couldn't go to high school over North or none of that, so I went to Hopkins and then Shakopee. I moved out there, shit like that. So then I had graduated, all of that. I know if I went to school over North, it was gonna be ugly, or over South.
When and what made you start rapping?
Shit, what really made me start rapping, I've been in love with music like all my life. And I don't know, I just always knew like I had a powerful voice and like when I speak, people listen. So one day, I was young. It was Christmas, my parents had brought me a karaoke machine. I learned how to record myself and just start rapping over instrumentals and shit. Me and my homie Trudy, we was like, shit, let's just start rapping. I was like 10, 11. He was like 8, 9 type shit. So we just started from there. I had started taking it serious once I turned like, I can't really say serious, but I started put out like my first mixtape. I was like 15, 16 years old. And people was rocking with it. They was rocking. So I just went in, the hood was rocking with it. So I just started rapping.
Was you in like a group or was it basically like solo, like your whole career? I mean, like starting off.
I won't call us a group. There's a bunch of homies from the hood. Get Rich Mafia, Get Rich Music. It was just shit. We needed something to do. Like we was all getting bored. Some homies going to prison. Some homies like, you know what I'm saying, they needed out, needed something to do instead of keep going to prison. So they locked in the studio. We lock in the studio. I'll be trying to get them to do different shit. So we all individual artists, but we all under one roof. And that's something I started, Get Rich Music.
For sure. Now I know you ain't like at the point like where you want to be at, or you ain't like where the top stars and shit at. Like like a big star. Yeah, like early on, like in your career, did you like get that like support? Like did you have like a team behind? I wouldn't say a team, but like because people they start rapping like after like like when motherfuckers everybody fell off and that's when people really start taking it like serious. Like, did you have that support or
Yeah,
nobody?
I always had support. My thing is I never tried to get famous. So that's the thing with me. Like every time I made music, anytime I step in the studio, I really vibe out for my peoples. And what I mean by that, like, I know niggas in my hood gonna love my shit and they get up motivation, get up something to speak to. That's how I was thinking when I was younger. So I'm like, as long as my homies like it, I don't give a fuck about who like it. This where it's at. And then as I started doing more songs, more shit, like a lot of more people in the city start getting attached to getting in tune. Then I started doing songs with people from out of town. But one thing I didn't do, I never went out of town to go try to knock on no labels' doors. I always just took the hood fame. Like, that's how I felt like I made it. Because from where I'm from, I know homies and that ain't lived until to see 18, all that. So I just feel like for people to know who I am and what I'm doing, I just felt like at that time I made it. You know, I wasn't thinking about I can really take this shit state to state, worldwide, none of that. I was thinking too small in a box.
Yeah.
That's what that was. So with me, yeah, I have done songs with people that's known, like real known. But I never just decided to do the same, take the same steps they took when it comes to it.
For sure. Now, I did a little research on you, and like I see like some years back, you name dropped like a lot of people and that kill switch.
Yeah.
Like, is it still tension like with y'all, like, or did it kind of die down?